And we live.
What it do, y'all? 10:23. Time for the Mikey Justice Hour. We about to go live. LeBron and Brownie making history, and then we gonna talk about your boy Donald showing up at the McDonald's. So it's about to go down, y'all. Mikey Justice Show. Let's get it cracking. Show starts now.
Another high school shooting yesterday, this one in Florida.
I'm in 6th grade, and it can be scary
There have been about
sometimes.
380 school shootings.
I appreciate you talking to our community about this.
Now's the time. Get ready for
The People's Podcast.
the Mikey Justice Show. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
You don't want to miss it.
There was a man that went by Mike. You like night shows. And so many people wouldn't be bad. They had to be good. And what the youth is avoid because they've been misled.
Today I am announcing charges against the shooter's parents.
I had a 6th grader call. This is what she said.
And I really agree with your point of view.
The Mikey Justice Show starts now.
All right.
We live 10/23/2024. The Mikey Justice Hour. As always, I'm joined to the left by my main man, Phil.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, my brother?
Man, ain't nothing. Slow motion.
Yes, sir. Got a lot of little stuff we want to cover tonight, man. We ain't gonna get too amped up on them. We know what it is, man. What we got about 2 weeks or less before the big election.
Yeah, less than 2 weeks.
Like everybody say, less than 2 weeks before Donald Trump start complaining about the election being rigged and stole. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
They asked him, you see my boy hanging out the window at the McDonald's. They asked him, would he say it was, concede, or I guess that's what they was trying
Would
to
he
ask
accept
him.
the election?
Yeah, accept the results of the election if he were to lose, and he if it's fair or something. He was saying anything other than yes or no to me sounded like no, I'm not, and it's
Right.
gonna be something.
Not unless I win it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't get it,
Mm-hmm.
always to a witch hunt, always this and that, man. I was like, basically, to me, anything other than him winning, he's gonna go with the whole tomfoolery.
Oh, it was
You heard me?
rigged. There's no way I lost this election.
Man.
We
I
got
don't-
our own polling.
Man, I don't know about you or nobody else, bro. At this point, I am 100% tired of the foolishness.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, and we're going to get off into him in a minute, man. But other than that, try to start off a little bit more calm and peaceful, man. We like to say what's up to all family and friends and everybody that's watching. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all. What's been going on, man? Anything you want to talk about before we get the running out the gate?
Well, this week I had my old birthday.
Yes, you did, my brother.
Yeah.
And you had shared a birthday with some very interesting people, Kim Kardashian and a few other people.
Well, how about that?
Yes, and another thing y'all have in common, you are both members of the 40/40 club. Getting old,
Right.
DFN, damn near 50.
Uh-huh.
Did you do anything lovely, exciting, or different for your birthday, my brother?
I did not.
What did you do? Anything?
Oh, just a regular day for me, man. Went on coach with the kids.
Okay, well, I mean, that's something that you like to do.
Yeah.
But say as
It
far
was
as
good for me.
anybody else blessing you or doing anything special or going out the way, it did not happen.
Well, my auntie did give me $100. So how about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
All righty. That ain't bad at all,
Not
my
at
brother.
all, my
Okay,
man.
well, that's news we can use. Don't be cuffing. We ain't gonna bust your head and take your little 100. Man. We know how you is, brother. Your birthday ain't today, so that 100 is gone.
Right.
you done went up to rallies and got that hamburger you been on, and well, we ain't messing with no hamburgers right now.
Yeah.
We know why we ain't messing with no hamburgers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because old McDonald's been in the news.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, that World Series, did it start yet?
I think it started today, huh? Is it today?
I'm not sure. I know it's supposed to be sometime real soon. Oh, Yankees against the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani against Aaron Judge. What you think about that?
Man, them two generational players, man.
Yeah, man, that's one of them dream matchups. It finally felt kind of right this time. Everybody wanted to see that New York against New York. I remember that in 2000, like that Subway series. You hear me? So I'm an old man. I've been there, done it. I'd rather see Ohtani against Judge.
Yeah.
Mookie Betts, Mike Stanton.
Man,
What's your boy Juan Soto?
Yeah.
Man, they loaded. Team strapped. You hear me?
The only thing would have made it better if Ohtani was pitching.
Yeah,
could,
buddy.
actually go
man.
up against it.
Yeah. Oh man, boy, I didn't even think about all that. You hear me?
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, we forgot about that element. That would have really added something to it, huh?
Yeah.
If he could go up against him and battle him pitching. And,
right.
Yeah, man, that would have been awesome. Say, somebody go out there and snatch a home run back or something from Aaron Judge.
Right.
Mookie Betts in the World Series. Something just crazy. You hear me?
Had one of them Kirby Puckett like performances.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Cardinal hater.
Yeah.
He was a hater, man. We don't want to hear about that. Hey, he was trying to get off and be slick, y'all. Hey, all he did was just show how old he was. Cardinals and Kirby Puckett, you still beefing from 87.
Yeah,
and then he wonder why these cats out here can't get it right, man. You still beefing.
I'm about to pull up my AK-47 and ride on Kirby Puckett, bro.
Boy. Man. What you think about Sabrina Ionescu and them New York Liberty winning that old WNBA title?
That's all right, man.
Yeah. And after that, the women walked out on them, man. Said they want some more money. I know that's right. Steady hollering about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and all these people watching and this doing this and that.
Right.
They already did a smart one by adding some extra games.
Yeah.
Once again, make it make sense. You hear me?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. Baseball pay people $700 million in billions of dollars because they play 162 games.
Right.
You have to do something to create more revenue if you want more money.
Yeah.
Just makes
sense.
And simple. And then NBA the other night, like we were saying, man, LeBron and Bronny making history, man. Father-son duo in the NBA. I know a lot of people all in their feelings about it, bashing my boy online and coming with all the extra. I say from the standpoint of doing something with your son, man, the way they want to condemn these fathers now and say they ain't getting involved in these kids' life.
Yeah, man.
If this dude is doing anything with his son, putting him on, spending time, it's all to the good.
Yeah.
Teaching him how to fend for himself, make generational wealth, see and rub elbows with people that he'll never do and all this. And we don't want to hear that old Diddy crap and all that because this ain't the time for it. I'm just talking about just from the real life standpoint of doing something for your kid, man.
Man, we got nephews and I got my sons, man. And for us to even just play some pickup basketball with them, man, that was...
Man, life changing stuff that you'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? You got to do stuff, man, to have those kind of memories, and it ain't never been done before. So that's what I was trying to tell people, man. It was just like Obama being elected. I don't care what color your skin is, man. If you were allowed to witness and see something that's never been done before, you could fake and play all that with yourself, but you were excited about it.
Yeah.
You was glad you got to see it. You know what I'm saying? People be killing me talking out of both sides of their neck. A solar eclipse is so exciting. The sun crosses the moon. It got dark for 2 seconds. But seeing something like this, that ain't nothing. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like I said, you hate him because you ain't him. That's all that is. You're a hater. You are a hater. You have been stamped. You labeled yourself. You are a bum.
Wow.
And anyway, on to my man's, the former president, because I say that he's the former because I don't want to hear all that bull crap about what happened and didn't happen on his time and somebody else's. If you won't want to be blamed for everything because it ain't your time, then you can't take the credit for everything because it ain't your time.
Can't take all the credit.
But I've been seeing all the little videos surfacing with my man's popping up at the old McDonald's. You got people saying that it was a fake customer. It was all staged and all of that. I was like, boy, McDonald's is more famous than they ever been right about now.
Yeah.
You have his full endorsement. Donald Trump, man. What can you do bigger than, man? Only thing bigger than that maybe is Taylor Swift was just in a commercial just devouring a Big Mac, bro, like straight food porn. I remember the old Hardee's commercial back in the day, the chicken scrubbing down the car. Only thing that'll be fresher than that, bro, just Taylor Swift just going ham on the Big Mac, sauce running all down her mouth.
Right, she just in it like
Donald Trump, bro, at McDonald's, man. I say as soon as it happened, they find that they got a E. coli in their hamburgers and they meat. Ain't that something, man?
Yeah.
I said McDonald's is a joke too, bro.
Damn.
Come on, man. That's something that ain't even gotta happen, man. Y'all could have just went back to y'all old bullcrap and lazy ways. When they finally decide to start cooking and cook some meat, somebody gets sick, it's bad. And it ain't even like, come on, man. Man, they got one burger that got real meat on it.
Yeah.
And that's the one out of McChicken. Out of 12 different hamburgers and sandwiches. What is the odds of the one that you actually cooking? Go back to giving them fake Lancashire burgers, man. Y'all didn't even have to do that. Y'all didn't even have to change nothing up. Then when you change something up, because it, man, bro.
How much you got to spend to get the fresh patty?
Bro, I was disappointed, man. I'm looking at the quarter pound. I'm like, man, this mug is hella flat and smashed. Small beef patty. Nah, bro. I'm like, this can't be no fresh patty. Whereas it ain't no meat on here. It's dead. This is a sausage patty. How's the sausage patty and the hamburger patty the same size?
Damn.
Something is funny about this meat. They're like, nah, that ain't the fresh patty. Only the fresh patty on the quarter pounder. You hear me? So that's when I got to think about my boy George Wallace, man. I had to go all George Wallace on the lady. I'm like, well, how much I got to spend to get the fresh patty on there? What is the cheapest burger you got that got the fresh patty on it? Man. Only what is the purpose, bro? You only gonna make one burger that got the fresh patty. The rest is all Lancashire in the chute, already wrapped up. Then when you finally decide to cook, and then the one time that we did try to order it, me and my friend, man, the burger was still all pink because you trying to cook it hella fast because you got people in the drive-through long as hell. You know what I'm saying? You can't. McDonald's can't do fresh meat. Y'all blew it.
Just slap it on the grill real quick.
Y'all blew it, man. It's like my boy said, man. George Wallace, all hell broke loose. Y'all need to check that out if you didn't, man. George Wallace, that was so funny, my man. I think we got some of that audio.
And all hell broke loose. And all hell broke loose.
Roll it for him, man. If you got it, put him on game.
I went to McDonald's the other day. My total was $2.78. I gave the kid $3.03, and all hell broke loose.
My man say he gave the young lady $3.03, and all hell broke loose.
All hell broke loose.
Man, it went down in the freaking McDonald's. But your man, Donald Trump, man, he wants to slap a pat on the back because he did a couple of little hours, I think he said he worked 15 minutes longer than Kamala Harris.
That's what he said. Bunny bread.
My man was on the fry. Did you see him? My man say he thought that they scooped the fries with their hand.
Yeah,
he didn't know that they used the thing. Man, this dude been eating McDonald's. You 80 years old. And I make the best egg McMuffin. Oh, look at that perfectly poached egg on the top. Look at it. My man's is just think he is the Don now. You have the ultimate full endorsement, Donald Trump at the McDonald's, man. You know, and he was letting Kamala Harris have it, man. Like, you ain't American. You ain't never even worked at McDonald's, right? Man. You ain't went through this. You don't understand the struggle.
She but never worked here.
I don't know. So before that day, was it proven that Donald Trump ever in his life had a real job and worked at McDonald's? Man, do we have any proof that Donald Trump worked at any fast food place?
Well, he said he did, man. He said
now I have worked at Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He done worked at Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's. Okay, man. Let me see, what else did we have on deck as far as Mr. Trump and McDonald's?
Yeah, man. You know he.
Mr. Trump. Did anybody ask Mr. Trump about what did he learn from his time at working at McDonald's?
They did, and you know he had some interesting stuff to say about it. You know, he a businessman, so you know let's just play it.
Just roll the clip. Man.
There's nothing you could have that's better than
my African
Burger.
Look at him. Look at him.
This is better than Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's.
There you have it. Man, all right. Nothing better than his little African burger. But I was very surprised to see Mr. President working fries, man. You know, I just thought a man of his stature, you know, would never take a small job like that, man. But you know, when I do look through my notes, man, I do see that it say that the fries and stuff he would just happen to be on them that day. You know, that's not the position that he applied for. Do you know what position that he applied for?
Oh yeah, we got audio on him. He say,
Ronald.
Excuse what position did he apply for?
Ronald.
Well, hey, he is a bigger clown than my man, so hey, I can see my man trying to be Ronald, trying to be the big dog up in there. Man, to be honest, man, you know, I ain't gonna lie, man, I was a little bit jealous of my man. You heard me?
Yeah, man.
Because back in the day, you know, we all wanted to be Calvin, man, that little black kid that worked at McDonald's, man. You know, you saw the commercials, right?
Yeah,
that's the American dream, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man,
you
know,
something to shoot for, you know,
man, F Operation Brightside, you know, and that's for y'all in St. Louis. If you know, you know. I ain't want my first job to be raking no leaves, bro. I thought I was gonna be flipping a hamburger. They just like bro, your first pair of J's, man. Your first job when you in the hood, a black person, bro. You have to work at McDonald's. You hear me?
Yeah.
I can get nobody to call me back, man. I put in application after application, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, no interviews, no callback, no nothing. I mean, then my man say as soon as he walked in there, he was on fries. He got a job.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, tell your boy something, man. Who do I need to talk to get in at McDonald's, man?
Ronald.
Okay, I mean, can you give me his number or anything? Hey, you know what, man? We enough with this clown, man. We ain't even gonna keep on going there with my dude, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you what, man. Everybody want to do all this fact checking now. That make me sick too, bro. You notice that every time you say something, somebody want to pick up their phone, start fact checking and all that. But when you ask them something, or they got the question of the day, they sitting there like a deer in the headlights, like they can't figure it out. Fact check it and grab your phone the same way you do when everybody else say something.
Yeah, man.
You hear me? But anyway, here at the Mikey Justice Show, man, we like to do a little bit of fact checking, man. So we went on our own, did our own research to actually see if Vice President Harris has ever worked at a fast food restaurant. You hear me? Bruh, this is never before seen footage. This is a Mikey Justice first, man. We not only have footage of her working at a fast food place, brother, but one day Donald Trump actually walked into the fast food place.
Yeah, man.
And Vice President Harris served him. So I don't know how he can forget that she ever worked at a McDonald's, man. Roll the video, man. Yeah, buddy. See, hey, man, I need George Wallace again, man. Donald Trump walked into McDonald's trying to confront Kamala Harris, and all hell broke loose. Man, oh man. Boy, just been no good luck for McDonald's lately, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, man. Like I said, man, they didn't even have to go out like that, man. Y'all tried to play the game and play it raw, go with the fresh patties, man. When y'all know y'all was standing in front of the rest of the burgers, they got 15 burgers, bro. Double, Mac double, double cheeseburger, regular cheeseburger. Out of every one, soon as you get all these got the fake patty. Soon as you try to get cute, bro, all hell broke loose. You know what I'm saying? So it just been we just gonna give some Mike justice. We just gonna pray for McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 though, bro. I don't really feel that bad for them. You hear me? Because you know what I'm saying, this is really perfect timing for them, man. I mean, the sale of hamburgers it has gone down a lot, and you know the reason for that, right?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if the people know. Tell the people why the sale of hamburgers are going down so much, man.
There's nothing you can have that's better than
my African
Burger.
Look at him. Look at him.
This is better than Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's.
Yeah. Oh, well. That's the African burger, man. But you know, they got, you know,
they're eating the African so they are eating the burgers, they're just not eating at McDonald's.
Right.
I had it twisted, my friend. I thought that people aren't eating hamburgers, period, because I heard your president say this.
They're eating the dogs.
Yeah.
So I don't feel bad for
So-
McDonald's any. This is time to bow out right now. Anyway, people not even eating hamburgers. You
Nah,
heard the
man.
president
They're eating
say
the
out of his own mouth.
dogs.
Tell them again. They're not eating hamburgers. What are they eating?
They're eating the dogs.
They're eating the dogs.
Yeah.
Hey.
So yeah, that might be bad for the McAfrican burger too.
Hey,
you know?
man.
I
Hey,
don't know.
I don't feel bad for Burger King, Wendy's, or McDonald's. F all of them, bro.
Burger
Cook your
King,
own food
Wendy's,
at the crib.
and
Now you can't buy
McDonald's.
no bacon. Now you can't buy no hamburger. So hey, no, it ain't no bacon cheeseburger for nobody. It's storms and all that. And like we said, you need eggs, bread, and milk. Your ass go somewhere and make some French toast. Some bacon cheeseburger, all that. All hell from the break loose. But anyway, yeah, man. Real talk, man. Getting serious, man. Election coming up, bruh. I'm so sick of it, man. I just, we're gonna have some real talk, man. I got a little question and answer type thing I want to do, man, as far as stuff I feel like should be asked, people avoiding, people don't want to get off into. It's such a touchy subject, bro. It's so sensitive, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I get stuck sometimes with knowing the right way to say stuff and go about doing it, man. I be just want to rip people to shreds, but at the same time, it's plenty of that mess out here too. So I try to keep it as decent as possible so we can have every audience,
Right.
And we don't want to start talking about Arnold Palmer's private while little kids are watching, like somebody does. But anyway, he done had enough shine on this show already. But anyway. Off into our question and answer type of thing, man. In some of these I put like I would address them to Republicans, Democrats, the people, everybody, and stuff like that. But it's really for anybody that want to answer. You can put the number up there. I know ain't nobody gonna get brave enough to call in and try to even answer it, but just for that reason, so they can't say that we with the fluff and we stunned in front. We want to have a debate show. That's what this is, but we have to try to occupy our time with something. So sometimes we try to get a little silly, have a little fun, try not to make it so serious all the time.
Yeah,
we too old men, so we lose our way sometimes and get caught up in it. But y'all know what it do. Anyway, first thing, man, that I was tripping off, man, was a question and answer, and it was for basically just general public, anybody that want to answer anything that you want to add to it or whatever. It was why do people flock so much to the garbage?
Yeah.
Why do we turn away from stuff that's real, that's right there, that we have evidence of all day, every day? You hear me? You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that take too long or don't capture people's attention. You know what I'm saying? 12 minutes of talking about real life stuff and how we can make America great and how much wool that this government 45 and some other people been pulling over their eyes. If it take us more than 2 seconds to talk about that, then we doing too much. You hear me? So that's the first question, man. Why do we flock to the bull crap, man? We don't endorse the real. We so quick to endorse the garbage. Why is that?
Man, I think we live by our emotions in a lot of stuff that we do. The garbage that's out there, the cat videos, both of them, real cat and the other. But that leads to your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Either you feel so fluffy little kitty, or you feel aroused. You know what I'm saying? But it's emotional. It's not making you think.
Right, I got you, and I'm glad that you went to those other points, man, because I hate that I almost forgot to mention it, man. We never do like other people and ask people to like, share, and subscribe to this show. You hear me? So if you can, you know what I'm saying, put a banner up or something like that, because that support is very important in helping stuff like this grow. You hear me? Man. I be hating it because I be feeling some type of way, bro. I be feeling like a lot of times the realness of the show, us just just what we talk about, the content and everything is right on the level with anything else. But if people don't never open up and give it a chance, you hear me?
Right.
We got social media and all these platforms to advertise stuff like this. Let's make it do what it do. You hear me? I just got to follow back by that burger dude, man. I appreciate that so much. I was telling him just about the support. I can't do nothing with him. Me and him in a whole nother city. His money and my money are two different things. You hear me? But he's doing the same thing. So not only do I look at him to know what not basically my competition is, but where I should be. because I'm trying to get to that point, and he's already there. You hear me?
Right.
Making moves, making money. He got advertisement, logos, brandings, and all that, man. And I just hit him up in the messenger like, dude, hey, I'm supporting you. I'm so much for you, to do that thing and everything. We so scared. I've been trying to hit Chime Time up, man. All of these people out here on social media, man, they know who I am. Your boy Wavy Kid just put out a thing about he was gonna charge people like $60 to learn how to upload content and make viral videos and all that. I think it's a good idea, but the whole thing, the bottom line is people acting like these avenues and platforms ain't out here for people to make all this money. You hear me? And I know how our people is. I think he 100% telling the truth. And if you really want to invest a few dollars in your future and your time, it might be something worth getting.
Yeah.
But that $60 is the reason why a whole bunch of people is gonna blow right over their head.
Yeah, because it's
and
skin in the game.
And he basically trying to tell them that is opportunities out here like that. You hear me?
Yeah.
That's why it made me think about the other day, man. That's one of the things that happened over the last few days. We did the family event at the park.
Yeah.
Went over beautiful with me, man. I hate that a lot of our real family members weren't there, but I like the good split, man. It was my lady and her husband. So it was some of his kids and family. Then it was your people and your family and Sharon and her friends. And, it was a good mix of all different people.
Yeah.
But I like being able to put it together where they didn't have no worries, man. Every time somebody got to lift a finger and do something, it turns into something. You hear me?
Yeah.
Family reunion, how many times you supposed to collect money so everybody could get T-shirts and all that?
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah.
How many times you say, well, this time everybody going to put 40 and we going to go on the food and all that? You hear me? I was telling people, I was like, since my grandmother passed, when it would just show up, eat, burn out, leave all the work on her, don't have to pay for nothing, don't have to cook nothing. Everybody was showing up. You hear me?
Right.
But as soon as she passed and people had to come off a little bit of money, do a little bit of work, and it don't fall right in their lap, man. You hear me? So once again, that's my answer to the question that I asked you: why the people, why they so quick to flock to the bull crap and run away from the real, man? Is one word that I came up with is validation. You hear me? Everybody wants to be validated, man. You get loud on the bus and you want everybody to hear you, get in your conversation, shake their head, give you that nod of approval because we all want validation. You hear me?
Had that private conversation in public.
It don't matter that you got on some Nike slides and think you the best thing walking because you got on some $40 shoes. It don't matter how dirty you are. You smell like pee and they wash your behind. You got 2 fresh braids to the back. And they long and crossing your butthole.
Right.
So you all there in the bag of Doritos, you hear me? Because we all about branding. These shoes ain't all of that. It's that big old Nike sign, that Jordan on the front that make me somebody. That's the reason why I go to work and work in my Turkish chain. I know it's going to be dirty, greasy, and everything else when I leave here. And I'm going to be all in my feelings about it. You hear me?
Right.
But long as everybody thinking I'm that ninja and I'm getting validation, then it's okay.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man. Social media has wrecked people's mind. That's what all this garbage is out here with Donald Trump, man. If you tell people the same thing over and over, oh, well, they said it on the internet, so it got to be true. You hear me?
Right.
That's what people have done, man. They are lazy. So I was going to ask you that question too, man. We're going to have a tag team match. You hear me? I'm thinking about it. Just who will win, bro? Straight up. Fatal 4-way. Just come to kick A and take names. Which one is the big bad wolf in United States? We got a tag team matchup. It's racism and sexism versus being lazy and being scared, being cowards. Which one is the big bad wolf? Fatal 4-way. I'm going to say that lazy and being scared will drop the hammer off the top rope over being racist, being sexist, hook the leg and get the 1, 2, 3 and kick racism and sexist MFing ASS. Because, bro, let me tell you something. I got to thinking, like, why do people let this dude continue to come with all this garbage and foolishness and pull wool over their eyes? For one, because we're lazy. That's why you go get Bibles and books and shoes and everything made by China, because people here gonna complain, want the top dollar, want everything else. Like I said, stack the deck. We always want to stack the deck. We want to have the joystick. We want to be in control of every little thing. You hear me? So we stupid enough to believe that if we have a civil war, that don't apply to us. bombs start bursting over our head that don't apply to us. You hear me?
It ain't gonna hurt me.
You know, and we can't beat him, we'll join them. No, I voted for him. So when he cracked that whip and we go back to them times and everything else, you hear me? It's not gonna make us any slaves or anything like that. Not me, because I voted for him and I'm part of that. Keep on thinking that you part of that. You hear me?
Right.
And I'm gonna tell some of my people and not try to put anybody's business out here or whatever. When certain people got let go in relationships, in employment, and other things, and you was like, man, dude kind of kicked me to the curb. When it was time to choose up, he chose that other side over me. If that didn't let you know that you still one of them, I don't know what to tell you. Think about what happened to you when it was time to choose up. You hear me? So all you people that's endorsing that and voting that, when them bombs start bursting and we had that civil war, what side are you on? You know, because it's gonna be evil against good, something like that. It's gonna be black against white. It ain't gonna be I'm a Republican and I'm out here against every Democrat, because you probably the only person in your family that's voting Republican. And I'm not just trying to target no one single person. I know several people, a lot of my coworkers and everything have expressed how they decided to go this way, and many other people of their household decided to go another way. So since it's all about Republican and Democrat, and we had a civil war, since you chose Republican and all your people chose Democrat, then that means you finna start bombing on your own people. Oh, but that's the new normal anyway. So start bombing on your people. It's cool. Come on, man. It's played out. Like I told everybody, it ain't gonna never be 87, 88 again. Red against blue. We've been there, done it. Crips and Bloods. Republicans against Democrats. Now we beefing. We can't get along. You hear me?
Yeah.
These people done had a truce. They done had common ground.
Right.
And these people have acknowledged that they have had violence and killed each other. You know, not like they lie and act like January the 6th and all that stuff never happened. You hear me?
Yeah.
What was that? I was talking to everybody at the park about. What is that? Is it the Central Park 5?
Yeah.
I'm not hip because I'm like, what about the 5 people that lost their life in January the 6th? The J65, the 165.
I don't know if they
can what is their name? We got to find a name for them.
Yeah.
They just as important, man. Somebody lost their life. So who are they?
Yeah.
You know,
actually more, because there wasn't no murder in the Central Park 5.
Oh, that's right. They were the only murder was them trying to give them the death penalty for something that they didn't do.
That they ain't do.
Oh, my bad. But anyway, man.
Yeah.
Another one that's on my question and answer. It's about all the lies. How when is everybody gonna step up and act like they're grown? You're gonna continue to let people lie to you? They're lying. Like I said, before she gave him his full endorsement, Nikki Haley was saying that he was a threat. He bad to the country. You got other politicians saying that he can't be trusted with government secrets and all of that. And as soon as they didn't have enough money or felt like they had enough votes to beat him, now he has their full endorsement.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah.
JD Vance was another one. I can never trust him. I can never do this. I can never do that.
Now
you hear me? Once again, I'm like, did they even know the other person they run with, who their vice president pick is? Because they act like they haven't worked together at all. So once again, it makes sense to me. All that make sense. You're never going to work with the Democrat Party. You don't even work within your own party. These people are coming out and openly acting like they don't know each other from a can of paint.
Yeah.
You're throwing insults and all this other stuff, man. All that foolishness. When is the lies going to be too much for people? When if they can tell you that, bro, they can tell you anything. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, what's the difference? So when you were saying all that stuff back then, can you come out and admit now that you were lying? No, you wasn't lying. You were telling the truth at the time.
Right.
So my question is, you did all that because you were trying to win an election. So once again, you are admitting that you are lying to my face. Yeah. So now, once again, I'm supposed to believe that. You hear me?
Right.
That's like the Amendment 3 and all that. I'm hearing a lot of people openly say that they're not going to vote for that. You hear me? For the schools to get the money for the sports betting and the gambling. They like, ain't that the same crap that been on the ballot for years?
How many times you gonna run that game?
How many times you gonna keep on getting that off on me? No, we not going for that no more.
Yeah.
How about people that's gambling or whatever that want their rights to do it, because if you find any way to make a dime out of it, you're going to legalize it and let them do it.
Yeah.
So how about those people who want to do it pay like everybody else? Like, I got to have my food truck, I got to have a license to run it. Have those people pay.
Yeah.
They want to do that gambling and whatever else, man, because they be killing me, man. All these people that be hollering about the economy and all that stuff, man. Once again, you are puppets and you are clones. You don't have that kind of money that they talking about. Those kind of taxes will never affect you. They don't affect me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't have that kind of money, bro.
Right.
I don't pay no extra damn taxes. I pay my property tax, all that stuff that come in the mail, and those taxes they tell me I gotta pay.
Yeah.
Those ones that they take out of my check that I don't understand.
Right.
Those ones that FICA and whoever else take out of there. You hear me? You don't know what you paying on no taxes, and you don't know where they go. All you know is you did 20 hours at McDonald's. You was on them fries. You added it up.
With your hands.
You added it up. You supposed to have enough to have a $400 check. And when they handed it to you and it was $348, you was cool with it.
Yeah.
You didn't ask where the money went or nothing else. You paid the taxes that they made you pay. Yeah. They strong armed you, and it wasn't nothing that can be done about it. So if it's so important that these kids eat, the school get the money, strong arm people take the money like you've been doing. Yeah. And add an extra $1 on their electric bill and say that it's to the environment fund.
Right.
That they donated
the customer fee.
Yeah, customer fee. Whatever you want to do. Resort fee. You hear me?
Yeah.
Well, since it's a resort fee and I'm not washing any clothes here in your laundry room, I didn't exercise, in your fitness room. Your pool was closed because you had some extra cleaning that we're not going to talk about that you had to do. So we didn't use your pool. Oh, the Wi-Fi sucked. It moved extra freaking slow. So can I get the Delphi taken off of my bill for your resort fee since I didn't use any of your resorts?
Right.
Strong arming people, man. They like I said, when Parsons got in office and they changed the power and all that, the government and the governor and all that, they didn't vote on it.
Yeah.
So if it's really that important, like I told you, every street you go down in St. Louis now got a speed hump. Do you remember?
No,
I know I done missed a few elections, but I done made a few of them too, and I don't never remember nobody asking me anything about.
Wasn't no ballot initiative.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And on that tip, man, you see that now that they're starting to make some of those judges do like debates and interviews so people can kind of get to know them. They should, man, because a lot of times, like,
stop voting on them.
Bro, let me tell you something. This last time, like, usually I didn't know the game. You hear me? I'm doing it like we in school, man. It's boring to me. You know how they say after you take the test, the SAT, they talk about little kids start connecting dots and drawing patterns.
Yeah.
After I got past the people that I recognized, after we got past Cory Bush and past Harris and Trump and all the regular people, I don't know these people. So I'm playing connected dots. I picked B last time, C, D.
Right.
Every time I just felt like I had to fill out a space. But now if I don't know you, bro, and I don't know nothing about you, some of them I just passed on it and I just didn't vote for them. You hear me? But I like the fact that they making them introduce themselves a little bit more.
I went the other way. If I ain't heard nothing about them, I said get them out of there.
Yeah, that's the way I went last time. That was the mentality that I had last time, bro. I said I don't need to know who you are in your name. All I'm hearing all the time is that the system is broken.
Yeah.
And since we're gonna use everybody's mentality that if everybody's saying it, it must be true.
Right.
So they keep on saying that it sucked, the economy, the system is broken. They keep saying it. So I don't need to know your name. Yeah. Every time I'm picking somebody different.
Yeah.
and when we start getting some results, then I'll worry about figuring out what your name.
Right.
What was the next thing that we had on here? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I wanted to see. And this question was for Republicans and Democrats, or anybody that want to call in and add their little 2 cents to what we got to say or anything like that. I say, after you win, what will you start doing to fix the divide amongst the people in this country?
Yeah.
Because all of that, how much milk, eggs, and all that, this and that costs, man, that really shouldn't matter. You hear me? Because like I said, these the same people that's making hundreds of dollars making videos showing their private parts, cutting somebody's hair, fixing a banana cream pie or something on the internet. So I don't know what you're complaining about the economy. You got plenty of ways of making all kind of different money out here. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, you complain about the gas going up 50 cents, but you'll give somebody $20 to go get you a burger from McDonald's that's gonna give you E. coli, and you could have walked 15 minutes and got it your damn self. But
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So I want somebody to address the divide that's in this country. And the reason why I say divide, man, because they're so quick to try to say that it's not a race problem. And I'm starting to believe that really is not. You hear me? And a lot of people say it's color, it's not black and white, it's more about that green. I don't even think it's about that either, man. It's about that validation, that power, and that pride. He wants your vote. He wants you to give him that pat on their back, that praise, and make him be everything else. And whether you die or not, or whether you do whatever, he could care less, and he don't even care about how much money you got. At this point, it's 100% about him.
Yeah.
And we could put a color on it and try to make it cute and make it flow with some type of saying, but I can't think of none. I don't think it got nothing to do with no black, white, no green, no nothing. I think it's all about him and whatever color he is. If he yellow, then that's what color it is. It's yellow because it's all about him.
Orange.
Orange, yeah. Orange Jesus. Yeah. So that's what I want to see. Okay, now, how can we start repairing these relations with other countries and do something about it? That's been another one of my top questions, man. If you know something that's gonna make the country safer and better and all that, why do you have to be in power and be the head person in charge for these wonderful and lovely things to come into effect? You hear me?
Yeah, to make something shake.
Yeah. Okay, and then another thing that I had to ask, my next question. This question goes strictly out to the Republican Party. I said, so there was no other Republican who was qualified enough to do this job. And the reason I asked that is because, he never addresses the issues. They even telling him theirself, you need to calm down with all the extra. Man, he's sitting up there talking about somebody didn't work at a fast food place. That's when you look at the last couple of days, straight up crunch time. Well, we gotta evaluate, and that's all he gotta say. This person is stupid, throwing personal insults. You never worked at a fast food restaurant. Oh, Arnold Palmer is strapped like a bird with no hair. No, how big some other man's junk is and all that. Come on, bro. It's ridiculous. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's never nothing solid, man. Dude is a goofball. And then it killed me because, man, they always want to go into the fact checking. Oh, McDonald's confirmed this, and we asked them this, and we asked them that. Okay, I got you. Some stuff be LeBron be flopping. I done seen videos of him do it for real. What about the videos I showed when he getting the hell beat out of him? Why y'all the only people that can fact check something and it's 100 and all that been proven? Okay, it been fact checked that January the 6th was real.
Yeah.
It's been fact checked that the election wasn't stolen. Why can't none of that? It's fact checked and proven that you got convicted of 34 felonies because you did 34 things wrong.
Yeah.
No matter how much people like you, how much they're praising you, man. People are rolling with this and all of that because being coward and being lazy trumps, if I could use that word, being sexist and racist. The black men that are not wanting to vote with Harris and all that is strictly because you're brainwashed and you're a coward. So you roll with everything popular because you don't want to hear no backlash. Man, the main people that always talk about their gun and being strapped up are some of the scariest people in this world. And I'm gonna say that you don't want to get no ill. You don't want. You hear me? Cool Modi, the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
You hear me? Guns. We don't like to use them unless our enemies choose them. You hear me?
Yeah.
That's real as you could come, bro. We're trying to put your words together and say something that got a little bit of bounce, but be real at the same time.
Yeah.
Like we fight with our hands and nobody's a punk at the Wild Wild West. You hear me?
Yeah.
Break out before you get bum rushed. We ain't finna let it go down like this. If that ain't the real story of the same hood that we've been living in the last 30 or 40 years, man, the game don't change. You hear me? What they say, just the players.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, man. Nobody want to take that L. Break out before you get bum rushed. We fight with our hands and nobody's a punk. That's the real world. Real life, if it was fantasy like that, but everybody now is strapped because they don't want to take no L's. They too much of a punk.
Yeah.
And don't want to throw no hands.
Man, one of them guys that be on the internet said it, like he say when they get to jail and they ain't got access to them guns, man, you still gonna have to handle yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you set
Oh,
yourself up for
but
failure.
see, that's the time when I say that grown men start coming out of you and real negotiating and rationalizing and real life skills start coming into play. You hear me?
Magically,
when somebody finna bust your head to the white meat like Danny Boy and Bernie Mac say, all of a sudden you get some get right and all that stuff that make it make sense. That air grabbing and neck rolling, you don't have so much of that in you anymore. A lot of things start making a little more sense to you. You hear me?
All of a sudden you can turn it down a little bit. Huh?
Oh yeah, saying like I told my children and all of that. Don't get loud and huffy with me, because when Officer Friendly finna crack that stick over your MF head, because he tell you to shut up, or he finna spray that pepper, that mace in your face, you know how to shut up.
Right.
You hear me?
Yeah.
When Judge Judy say she finna slap 5 more years on that sentence, little mama, baby girl, if you don't quit rolling your neck, eyes, and looking like you eating a bag of flaming hot Cheetos, you know how to shut the hell up. So don't get huffy with me. Right. You know, it's times where you need to turn it down, man. Everything ain't for all the time.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, there was no other Republican that was worthy of that job, because several of y'all was running at first. Tim Scott, Nikki Haley, and all that. Y'all worse than this clown. You can't campaign better than the buffoon that goes out and basically says nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all jocking and cashew riding a person because they know how to run the economy. What is that saying? Some of these people have been career politicians for 20, 30 years. And a guy with no type of presidential experience or anything else can run a country better than you.
All right. We got Don Bo on the line.
Well, we don't have a lot of time, but you can push them through.
All right. Don Bo, you there?
What's going on, my brother?
Hold on. I'm gonna get you over to
Mike. Okay, I gotta go through the process.
Yeah. All right. You on there?
I have nothing coming through on this end.
You on your phone though? Like you got the Bluetooth on there, right?
We'll check and see. Stand by, people. We're gonna try to get this thing on cracking real quick. Yeah, I'm on over here.
All right. Yeah.
But I ain't getting nothing through my phone. Okay, it's coming through now.
All right.
Hello.
Don Bo, you there?
I'm not getting nothing. Can you hear me on your end?
All right, Don Bo, say something else.
Hello.
You can you hear me in your headphones?
No, sir.
I heard him say something.
Well, I mean, I can't hear anything. I mean, we running out of time, so if you want to navigate through what you hear and you can talk to him, I don't hear anything.
Nothing, man. All right, Will.
Hello.
We got this technical difficulty again, my brother.
I mean, it should. It sounds like it should be going through. I don't know what's going on. Hello. Yo. Okay, I can hear him now.
Okay, there we go. We rocking it.
All right, my brother, you are live on the Mikey Justice Show, man. Sorry about the technical difficulty. We got a little bit of time left, so what you want to talk about?
Yeah, you echoing.
He said he getting the echo, man.
Okay, go.
I gotta say, I'm scary.
Tell him turn the TV down.
He said turn your TV down a little bit. You say you scary?
I'm very afraid.
What you afraid of?
I'm afraid I'm gonna be outnumbered, outgunned. You remember they just had the knockout game they was playing with the teenagers, teeny boppers, taking advantage of
Of aging and elderly people.
right.
Okay, that's a part of the
I'm
point.
not.
That's part of the point that I've been trying to make lately too, with these people being out on the front line, police officers and all that. So the ban on the assault rifles and all that. Because why would you put your daughter or son out here to fight a battle that they can't win? You know, people out here have assault rifles, so public has them. Don't the police department needs them, or they should just put a public auto together ban on them so nobody have them.
Yeah, but that's unrealistic
How is it unrealistic?
because they already got the gun.
Okay, so how do you even the playing field then? Do you give all the police AK-47? I'm sorry.
Now you give people immunity who are in their right to defend themselves.
Right, but don't you want? Okay, this is what I'm saying. Think about if your son or daughter was a police officer. Would you want them to go out and try to fight a battle that okay, if you had two people right now and one had a 9mm and one had an AK-47 and they had a shootout right now, you had to put your money on one. Which one you putting your money on?
The better marksman.
Okay. After you playing for a funeral, then you'll find out that if your daughter or your son was holding that 9, they weren't the best marksman. Okay?
Right. Right, I know they only got 17 shots, and the AKA got that 30-50.
Well, this is what I'm saying, man. We getting the crunch time, man. So I'm just talking about realistically, man. I mean, we like to play devil's advocate sometimes and just get that other side or whatever. But this your honest answer, man. You really would put your people in that situation. You don't think the field need to be leveled a little bit more? And this is where I'm coming from, man. You can control anything that you want, right? You know how I tell people, you never hear about airports getting shot up because they check your bags and not even let it get up in there. How many times you hear about somebody going up in the courtroom? So when they want to stop it, like they can stop them from getting up in schools and all that stuff, they can control it by changing the laws and everything else, or putting a permanent ban on those weapons. So the playing field will be a little bit more level. I don't want to be out here and then they wonder why they have shortage of police. That's just foolishness in this part. To me, I'm tired of my people being fools. It's time to wake up, bro. We grown as men. It's time to quit playing games and understand something. You're gonna lose the war. Like all of that voting for them and civil war and all of that stuff. What side are you on if you're voting Republican and we go to a civil war? Now you're gonna fight as a Republican, you're gonna fight as a black man. Who are you? Do you know your enemy?
Of course.
Who is your enemy?
Anybody who's opposed to righteousness.
It's not righteousness, it's foolishness, man. And y'all letting anybody pull wool over your eyes because either one, you two.
No, you didn't hear the gravity of my answer.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
A righteous viewpoint and mindset is for righteousness, not wicked or foolishness. They're not in the same league.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So if it's crunch time and it's so detrimental and we trying to make America great again, do you think we have time for so much foolishness?
When was it great the first time?
It wasn't. So you lying again. Just like the people that lied and said, don't trust him with secrets and everything else. That's what I'm saying. You done lied to me so many times. All that about the school tax and where the money going. I'm not voting for any of that. I'm not finna sugarcoat it no more. I'm not voting for him because it's too much foolishness and it's too many lies. Everybody want to endorse him and jump on his bandwagon because he know how to run a good country. Like I said, you're not tripping off money that much because you just gave somebody $20 to bring you a hamburger DoorDash. So what are you tripping off gas going up 50 cents for? You weren't making millions of dollars years ago showing videos of people that's cutting hair. People want to act like the economy and everything is the same. It's not the same. The economy, if it's struggling and people are hungry, how the hell can you just give people $1 million because you're doing something illegal trying to buy votes? So I want to hear them take full responsibility. Like everybody that lose their freedom when we have a dictatorship. Everybody that sit here and take that $1 million and everything else. You know what I'm saying? It's the most stupidest thing in the world, bro. I'm like, if that ain't the true definition of being a slave, what is? You got a price. You just put a price on yourself. You condemned other people. Y'all look at us all crazy because we were able to be bought. We were slaves. So if y'all so scared and don't want to be no part of that, then why would you let somebody buy you and put a price on you? If that ain't the true definition of you being a slave, bro, what is? And some of y'all cheaper than that. You ain't got enough money to buy me. I'm not your slave because I don't have no price on me. Some of y'all jump for joy, sold your soul for $2,000 stimulus check. Let me get my hands on some money. I'm going to buy me some of you ninjas and you're going to be slaves if you got a price on you.
Yeah, but you know, the funny part about all that, in uprisings, there's always a rebellious bunch. Always. There's always somebody that's going to rebel. I'm one of them people. I'm a rebel rouser, period. By nature, because I know what I know, they don't know. And when I share what I know and prove what I know to be fact and truth, we'll be righteous in our indignation towards wicked and evil.
All right, my brother.
And then the fight isn't ours anymore. Then like what the hot dog say? We answer to a higher authority. We answer to a higher calling. It ain't my fight no more. It's out my hands. I got to do my part in my fight for it, though.
That's what I'm saying, brother.
You put your name on the ballot and expect to get a ring and a jersey and a t-shirt and a trophy.
No, and trust and believe, man. Let me tell you something. Ever since it been Obama, presidents before them, and everybody else, the country was going to be so bad. All this catastrophe is going to happen. Everything is going to go down. I heard the same thing at my job. It was ninjas in there that thought they made the best pancake ever invented on the planet, my brother. You hear me? Armed at a perfect 90-degree angle. And when they got fired and kicked and booted up out that door, it was somebody that came right behind them that made a pancake that looked just as damn good. You hear me? So the show will go on, man. All that about what's going to happen and this and that is foolishness and it's garbage. It's going to be what it is. Why do you have to have all the power? If you know how to, you know what it's going to be, and you know it's going to be something because you do underhand dealings with these people. These same people that's hollering about economy, it's the same people that go send $400-$500 to a convicted felon who is a billionaire that can pay his own fines. Because they're so scared. If I can't beat him, I join them. So they act like they want to endorse him. Answer that question before we get off of this herb, man. Were they lying? Because it should have been somebody else in that party that know how to run a government good enough. And if they don't, him just being in charge and the rest of them not knowing how to run it ain't gonna do nothing. That's what they have proven. That he's better than them. He has my full endorsement. They sat there and lied because they were only trying to win an election. If you were willing to go for that garbage, that's your business, bro. You know, I ain't voting for it. And if he win, he just win. That's what it is. That's what we have fought for, the right to have that decision. I can and can't. I ain't saying I'm gonna vote for Harris either, but I'm definitely not voting for that garbage. You ain't gonna keep on openly being racist towards me, downing my people, coming with all the extra and all that. No, man, it's about doing the job. You're the face of the country.
I don't know anybody that, whatever race they are, that doesn't have racial pride. I don't know any one individual, period.
No, and I don't either. But this is what I'm saying, man. He done did plenty of stuff on his own, man. It could be somebody else. It been plenty of people that ran. It don't have to be nobody that's been a convicted felon. Nobody else wants that job. What does that tell you? I'm sorry.
Nobody fits the deal in this climate who can deal with
all the stuff that's going to come because he don't back down, right? That's what they say, right? He don't back down. When them bullets was coming, he was backing down. He was ducking down. We're all to stand your ground and all that either. Because whether you approve or disapprove of the Second Amendment, right? If your dumb ass gets shot, you might die, right? Because bullets don't have no name, no face, and they don't discriminate. So these same people that's hollering about their Second Amendment rights could be laying on the ground dead beside your gun, right?
It's possible. It's about who's quicker to the draw. The wrong one you taught us that.
You ain't quicker to the draw. You ain't quicker to the draw because you don't have no gun. Because you shouldn't have one at no rally, man. You got security out there and everything else for that reason. That's why you're ducking down, because it shouldn't have been no gun out there in the first place. And everybody having one and pulling out and start shooting. Who was supposed to have a gun? The people that were supposed to have them had them. The security and the criminal trying to shoot somebody. Other than that, ain't nobody there with no type of reason to have no gun. Somebody that's trying to get some bull crap off, they will have a gun. And the people that's trying to protect people from somebody getting some bull crap off has a gun. Other than that, who else needs a gun?
I believe in protecting me and mine personally.
You can't have no gun. So you never been in the court before, right? Because you can't walk in there with no gun. So what do you do when you go to court? You leave it to somebody else to protect you and yours, right? You put your trust in them. Secret Service, security guard, police department, military. Because you don't have no gun. You ain't never went out of town before. You ain't never flew on no plane. What do you do to protect you and yours when you get on the plane? Because you ain't got on there with no gun. And but you know, the people that you endorse have been known to lie. So if you want to lie and say you have, it's cool.
You know you can't register your gun and have your gun travel with you, right?
Okay. So one out of a million. So that person, that's the person that's supposed to shoot when somebody come with the extra, right? On the plane.
Well, actually, if you can use your intelligence, you shouldn't even be in those altercations. It's always kind of reason to have a conversation.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Even the playing field, make people start back using conversation and working out disagreements.
How can you talk to an idiot? Can you reason with an idiot?
You really can. Honestly, I'm gonna say that you can, bro, because I done talked to some straight up racist people over the last couple of weeks with this whole election thing, and you'll be surprised, man. And if you don't think I got the receipt, I can get with you when we get off this earth. I have broke down some of the toughest people that really think, because people want to be good people, man, but they want to go with the typical, get validation and be liked at the same time. So when you can break them down and make them understand real life, but don't feel bad about doing it, yeah, they'll roll with you. They'll switch up quicker than you know.
Who they want to be validated by?
Everybody. That's why you get loud when you're on the bus, so everybody can hear your conversation. That's why when you get the J's, you make sure that you roll up the bottom of the pan so everybody can see the tag on them. You hear me? That's why when you get the whole grill full of goals, you make sure every picture you take, you got your mouth open. Come on, man. This your brother, man. This is a show, but we know each other, and you know me. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what we talking about? Validation. The same chick that cuss you out because you asked for her number knew damn well that everybody looking at that booty because you got them leggings on. Don't be stupid. You know what you in it for. Right. You advertising. You know what time it is. It's time to quit playing stupid. I'm done playing stupid, bro. We know what we talking about. We could play that game and all of that. Everybody could vote for that, man. But I'm going to laugh at all you ninjas when I see the whip getting cracked on you. Because that's what you picked. I don't want to hear you say nothing. Don't complain. Taxes and this and that. Man, I don't want to hear that about no riverboat. When the last time any of these ninjas around us paid anything that had something to do with taxes? You don't know nothing about it. Like I said, you knew that you put in 20 hours at McDonald's. Your check should have been $400. Mr. Wilson handed you one for $340 and you didn't say a word. You went to the PX and you gave Muhammad $7 of cash that MF. You bought weed and chicken until it ran out. You never gonna grow up. You never want to pay no bills. That's why you live with people and you get mad when your girlfriend don't give you as much money as she's supposed to give you, and when your people don't put the type of shoes that you want to wear because you don't look the part. You want to be validated. You hear me? You don't want to get up and get none of this. That's why you can't grow up. You ain't willing to do all the work to look the part that you want to. But as long as you living in somebody's basement, then you got $600 to drive a Navigator Escalade. So you put all that on everybody else. You too lazy. That's what's wrong with America. So when it comes to me, the Pac-Man is facing to the left. being lazy and being a coward is greater than being racist and being a sexist. And that's what's wrong with America. You hear me? And that's probably our time, my brother. Hey, it's no shooting at you. It ain't none of that, man. I appreciate us being able to get it out here. It's about that time, and it's about to go down. You hear me?
Already.
Man, thank you for always supporting, being brave enough to call the show, open it up, and make us discuss something, bro. Like I told you, it's real life, man. Pull straight from the headlines. It's never no personal shot. I love it. And if it's enough to get you going where you call her, I'm glad you got the cashews enough to do it. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
I'm cut from a different cloth, brother. They don't make you kind no more.
Hey, we appreciate you, brother. Hey, and all I can say, man, hey, no matter hit me again, bro.
I said these real jeans, not skinny jeans.
Yes, sir. Hey, with that being said, man, hey, you got the right to vote for whoever you want, people. I just encourage everybody to get out here and vote, man. Well, thank you for calling, my brother. I will catch you on the other side.
Yes, sir. Love you, Don Bo.
And that been our time, y'all. It ain't never enough time. It's crunch time. It's getting real. Man, I can't do the lies no more. Y'all got the right to vote for whatever y'all want, but ain't no more pulling no wool over my eyes. They're steady lying. It's all a witch hunt. Is this, is that. So you got 2 more weeks for everybody to get in their feelings and tell you how much the election was rigged, fixed, a witch hunt, and all of that. You hear me? And in the meantime, me and my boy finna go get us one of these Ecolite African burgers from McDonald's. Hey, this been your boy Mikey Justice, and as George Wallace would say, I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. That's been my show, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace.